Hello, hello, hello. It's your girl, everyone's princess planner, Nicole Mullican, and welcome to 5 Things Saturday. I really want to take a moment before we get into the things. I have to kind of practice what I put out. The one thing that my intention was when I started the channel was I wanted, if you saw me on the street, I really, really wanted to make it be like, if you met me, how I am on the camera is how you see me. Completely authentic. I'm very, 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 very passionate because for so much of my life, I wasn't living authentically. I wasn't talking to myself the way that I would talk to a friend. And that's, done a lot of work on myself and for myself. So this week was not how, like, I had a plan. I had a plan because we were talking about it, but then like life happened. Valentine's Day, I had a dental emergency, and then there was a family emergency, and just had to take my steps that I was telling you, things that you need to do that I've done before, but I'm like, you guys need to do this. It's really important. I had to have that conversation with myself. So things in our lives are not going to go as planned. We're going to have a week all laid out, and these things have to happen, and then other things, like big important things, kind of come in and just blow those things out of the water. It's our response that matters. So I don't want to take up too much time, especially on a weekend. But it's important, and I think we can all resonate to that. Like the whole big step is that you have a plan. So it's better than driving without directions. That can be really fun to just go someplace, but 9 times out of 10, you want to know where you're going, and you either have a map or a navigation system. And, when you're like, I'm just not going to follow follow that advice. Like, they don't know what they're talking about, but they actually do, because maybe in that little programming system, they know that there's an accident up ahead. So actually going the way that they're telling you is going to get you there faster. Sometimes, I don't know what the mindset is behind it, but the fact is that when you have a plan, it's easy to pivot, it's easy to shift, and it's also easy to recognize, I've done this before, I can start again. So next week, we're going to continue the topic on self-love, but I just wanted to take a minute to say, I'm in this with you all. I do not, by no means do I have it all figured out. If I had it all figured out, I would be at my goal weight. I would have the financial independence that I'm seeking. But where I feel like the things I say have weight is I've made a lot of progress in a bunch of different areas. So, and I feel like I have tools and help that I can just provide. And if nothing else, a friend. You have a friend in me to come to, and we can just dish things out. In order to be my friend, though, you need to like, comment, subscribe to the channel. And if you are subscribing, make sure you hit the notification bell so you know when new videos launch. So we're going to get into fun. We're going to move into fun. 5 things bringing me joy on Saturday. So the 5th thing bringing me joy is I got back into walking. Now, you know that one of my goals is to do the Run Like a Princess half marathon in 2023. And I'm saying that in 2023 intentionally because I wanted to do it in 2022. And it just, for a bunch of different reasons, just wasn't gonna happen. But I'm determined. This is a non-negotiable. We're doing this. Even if I do it and I don't get the medal, I'm doing it. I don't care if they pick me up on the truck. I'm going back because at some point I'm going to finish that half marathon. That is a goal of mine. But I'm not setting myself up for that. I want to finish it, get the medal, and I'm working on that. That's a big thing for me. So getting back into walking, I'm not where I wanted to be for the beginning of March because of my vacation, but I started. That's the big step, is walking out the front door, putting the shoes on and going for that walk, or, walking and, however you want to walk. Cause I know you can walk through videos and stuff, but I went out the front door and walked, and I did it twice. I'm about to do it today or tomorrow. I have to figure things out with Mark, but walking is back in my life. So yay, 5 thing. 4th thing bringing me joy this week is I'm going on a vacation. I'm going to Go Wild. I'm so excited. If you don't know what Go Wild is, it's a big, huge planner convention in Southern California. And well, it's in Southern California this year. They have it in different places. It's been in Austin and Nashville and Vegas and New Orleans. If it's been in other places, I don't know. Those are only the ones I know about. And it's huge. It's days and days and days of different planner speakers. All the tables are hosted by shops, and some are small shops, and you get different kinds of swag, and you learn different planning techniques and planning styles. It's huge. If you look up Go Wild planner conference, you'll see. And the group Go Wild has a Wild University where every month there's like different topics. So it's their conference. You don't have to be in Wild University to do Go Wild. They're not, they're tied together, but it's not like if you don't do Wild University, you don't get to go. Now, if you do it, you might get earlier registration. Maybe, I don't know. I don't quote me on that. But obviously there would be perks to doing the Wild University, which is something I'm exploring, but I haven't done it. I've heard about it, but haven't done it. And I don't know if I know that you can, like, I think do it month. Well, you used to be able to do it month to month, but now it's like in a quarter system where I think you're locked in for like a few months. So, and then there's a year, like signing up for a whole year. So I don't know. Might do it. I don't know. So anyway, so excited for it. I know Lisa Rinna is one of our speakers, and I'm a huge Housewives fan. So getting to like see her in person, I'm going to be breathing the same air as her. And I know that that's like maybe silly, and you're like, okay, Nicole, it's Lisa Rinna, but I think she's cool. The one thing I like about her is her entrepreneurial spirit. She has a QVC line that's really successful. I actually own 2 pieces of her clothing, and I love them. Her clothes go from like really small sizes, and they look very nice on plus size people. That's one thing that's really hard to do and hard to get right, is so many clothes for plus size women are not flattering, and there's not a lot of there's more options now, but in the past, but that's only some changes that have been within the past 5 years. 5 years ago, getting clothes for myself, you're torn between ugly option 1, ugly option 2. And I'm so glad that so many people are, making more clothes for, full-figured women. Like, we're not all the sample size. It's just a fact. So, yay. So go wild. And we went off. I told you I get squirrely. So yeah, we've squirreled there. And yeah, so go wild, number 4. The third thing bringing me joy this week is you guys. You guys are all bringing me joy. I can't even believe I have 17 subscribers. What? We're not even a month, and 17 of you have subscribed. That means the world to me. That just, like, I could cry. Like, the fact that there's 17 people who think that I have something of value to add to them. And maybe some of you are like my close personal friends, but then that means that I could have 17 friends. Like, I'm the person who thought I only had like one friend, so just thank you. And then all of the different views, like the first video has like 80, like I think it was like 89 or 87 views. What? And some of the other videos, they're gonna be different, because we're just like figuring this out. Like, what is this? Like, what is everyone's princess planner? Like, what are we doing over here? So yeah, that just is bringing me so much joy. Like, I can't even wrap my mind around that. So love to you. Like, you all are amazing, and you're bringing me happiness. So please like, comment, and share, because like I really, really want to make sure that we're talking about things that you guys want to hear about. Like, if you don't want to hear about self-love, self-care, let me know. Reach out to me on Instagram, Everyone's Princess Planner, and you feel free to follow me, message me. You can also, like I said, drop things in the comments to let me know, like, yes, we're on the same page, or, hey, Nicole, have you ever thought about this, or what, and we can talk about it. Okay. So 5 was walking, 4 was go wild, 3 is you all bringing me joy. The second thing bringing me joy is your girl got a job. I got hired on Thursday. So that was one thing that threw a whole wrench in the filming and things, because here I am going to film for you, and got the call, and the whole rest of the day it kind of spiraled. And also then had, my dental thing, and that turned into a whole other thing, because then I thought I could film in the afternoon. But yeah, so and if you are a friend of mine watching this, if you follow me on social media, I was laid off almost a year ago. That's how really good my package was. That, I was blessed for 21 years working for the same company, doing different jobs here, throughout that time. But I did not expect how hard it was going to be to find a job. And no, I didn't look right away after losing it. I gave myself the grace of a few months, took a much needed vacation with my husband. But when we came back, we got on it, and it didn't go as quickly as I thought. I really thought that, okay, I'm going to be, and it didn't go as fast. But my package did not end. So that was one, was I didn't want my package to end and have to be forced to just take whatever. I also had set some non-negotiables of jobs I didn't want to do. And I'm so excited because we were looking at, in the next week, revisiting the non-negotiables. So your girl got a job and didn't have to sacrifice those things. I got a job with a company that I'm so excited to work for and be a part of and start a whole new career. And I say career, not job, because a career is, you know, you're not working to live. Like you're living what you want to do. And that's so exciting to me, is to start doing something that I'm like really passionate about, and helping people. You know, the whole point of this channel is to help people. So I get to do a job where I'm helping people. And yeah, I'm so excited. I'm so excited. So like, that's a thing too. If, you know, because this was so hard for me, I have some tips, and I have a whole bunch of things about like networking, a job loss, like emotionally, and just that whole process. So if that's something that you all want to hear about, let me know. I can totally film like a whole week where we talk about the different things of trying to, you know, find a job. So just drop your girl a comment and say, yes, we want job information. Like, we want to know, like, how did you do this? Like A to Z, like, what did you do? And I'm not saying that you have to do it like I did. Like, you know, we're all different, but if there's one tool that can help you, like, I want to do that. Like, I want to help you. Okay. So, got a job. So exciting. And you might even hear about it, you know, like our lives come into the YouTube verse. So, you know, and again, if you follow me on Instagram, like, or even on Facebook, those are like the two places that I kind of hang out on. You know, find me and we'll talk. Number one, bringing me joy. Some of you know who you are. You watched last week, and I told you. I said, if he does this, it's going to be the number one thing bringing me joy. Mark and Nicole movie review YouTube is coming. It's going to be hosted here on this channel. So you need to subscribe. You need to hit that notification bell, because when we post our first movie review next month, y'all are going to not want to miss it. So Mark and Nicole movie review YouTube is coming back, hosted by Everyone's Princess Planner, myself. And it's going to be a little bit different. It's going to be different than the podcast, obviously, because it's not a podcast. We're filming. Also, Mark runs that. I just be like, I mean, obviously we're filming it. So, but he controls the topic, the narrative, and I try to keep up with him. He is a cinephile. I'm a movie buff, and maybe that's a little short video that we could talk about, so you kind of get a taste of our banter, our dynamic, and how we do. So it will be interesting. Like I said, if you want a small taste of how we are when we talk about movies and kind of the vibe, we did do a filming on Instagram, and it's on mine. I don't think he posted it to his. It's on my nicole.c.mullicane Instagram, and it's back last year, around, I want to say March, maybe, we did all the Pixar films and did a Pixar award type show. Just for ourselves, like Pixar had no idea. Like they're like, not, you know, but yeah, so we did that. That was fun. And we might do something like that again. We're right now we're exploring all the Marvel movies. We did it before we started with Pixar. Yeah. I'm trying to think if we did it before Pixar, but no. Pixar was the first. We had to like rank them, and we had different categories and everything, but I don't want to go all squirrely and it's a Saturday, or whenever you're watching this, it's time out of your lives. I know you want to get back to it, so I'm conscious of that. So the number one thing bring me joy is bringing the movie review back. I'm so excited. And I'm so excited for what our first movie is, but I'm not going to tell you. Maybe you can guess. If you want to guess what the first movie that Mark and I are going to do is, drop a note in the comments. And maybe if you guess it, I'll let you know that you got it. So just make sure that you are liking, commenting, subscribing, and then hit that notification bell so you know when new stuff comes. All right, I'm going to let you go. And I'm going to just quickly disclaim that because I got hired, my schedule might change. I'm hoping it doesn't. So I'm still really trying to make the Monday, Wednesday, Friday work. It would be nice for life to just allow that to happen. I also need to do better with my planning to include the filming, because I think if I can get on top of my planner schedule and in my plans, and then I won't feel like everything is controlling me to where I'm not able to film, and we'll get a regular routine going, because I want to make sure that it's regular. So, you know, just be patient and a regular schedule will follow. But I'm really hoping that Monday, Wednesday, Friday, I like that. And I want to make sure you get 3 days. You know, if we got to pivot to 2, then, I mean, I don't know. This is all just like me talking to myself, and doesn't have to do with you. But for now, Monday, Wednesday, Friday is the plan, and we're just gonna have to play that by ear and see. So you have a wonderful weekend. Continue, you know, practicing your self-love, your self-care. You're important. You're amazing. Say those things to yourself out loud. And next week, we're going to continue the discussion. There's still some things I want to talk about on this topic. And I need to talk to myself too. Like, hello, Nicole, you are needing all these things as well. You're not immune. You're not immune by no means. So have a wonderful, wonderful, wonderful weekend, or whatever day it is when you're watching this, but you're amazing. And let's all do everything to live our best lives. I'm so excited for us as we go through these journeys. And I'd love to know what things are bringing you joy. Please share with me. I want to know, I want to learn and get to know more about you. All right. Bye-bye.